Hey guys, BrickQueen here with a Lego Batman Bat Tank comparison. Now these are the only two versions of the Bat Tank that Lego has ever made. They've made tons and tons of different vehicles for Batman, but these are the only two classified as the Bat Tank. This one here originally came out in 2007. It was in a $50 set. And the set was mostly just this. It had a little gate, and of course had some, I think 3 minifigures with it. And it was about $50 when it first came out back in '07. But this is the original Bat Tank. It has the treads that kind of make it look a little bit more like a tank to me because it goes all the way from front to back. It kind of has more of a tank feel to it, and I think the treads work a little bit better on the old one, but that's probably because they're a little loose. They move better because they're looser. And I followed the instructions on the new one over here. This is the one that just came out, 2016. I followed the instructions, and the treads are a little bit tight. The back ones actually work a little bit better than the front ones, which probably, if you just add one extra little tread piece in on the front, it would probably work a lot better. But like I said, I just followed the instructions, and this is how many it said to put on there. I think the front ones, it was like a times 36, if I remember right. But that's just me trying to remember that. I don't know if that's right or not. But anyway, I just want to know which one of these two you guys like better. Obviously, there is a 9-year gap between when these were released, so a lot of things change in 9 years, obviously. This new Bat Tank, as you can see, it's separated the treads on the front and the back. Kind of did that backwards. Back and the front there. Also, it has this little feature where it kind of folds forward into a battering ram. So that's kind of cool. And, you know, you probably saw my review where I showed with, you can actually, well, still couldn't see it. It's kind of off camera there. You can actually turn this piece in the back to do that. So, I mean, it's kind of cool. It does have a nice little feature there. Both, of course, have the bat symbol sticker on the front. This one's a square sticker. That one's kind of an oval. It's actually the bat symbol shape, which is probably not important to hardly anybody. But also, there's a big difference in the stud shooters that we have on this one. The stud shooter is actually one of the really cool rapid fire ones, so that you can actually just kind of turn it and fire those. And you can obviously fire them really quickly. And it can hold 6, which is awesome. And like I said, it's very different on the old one because, well, you have, you know, the little flick fire that the old style flick fire didn't actually lock into place. So you just kind of had to do it like that, which, I mean, it works great. But if you know, tilt it upside down, they just fall out. But besides that, it also has a missile right here, which I'm going to turn this around to the back because I don't really want to take out one of my lights or anything firing this. But basically, all you had to do was push down on the back, which lifted it up. And once you get it past a certain point, it fires. And clearly, that would probably hurt somebody if you hit it. Actually hit somebody with that, so I don't recommend that. Also, on the old one, you know, the bat wings, I guess, at the back are a little bit different. Obviously, they look more like bat wings, and you can kind of fold them down to the sides if you want to, however you want to do that. On the new one, it's just kind of these kind of like thin pieces that stick off the back, so it's a little less Batman-esque in my opinion. And then, of course, we have a difference in the cockpit, too. This is the new one. That's what the new one looks like, and that's how the new one opens. I do like how the new one opens, for sure. But all the newer ones open more like that. This old one didn't actually have, like, a hinge piece on it. So you actually had to kind of pop the piece off. And then you could set Batman down in there if you wanted to. And I didn't include the full set for either of these. I really just wanted to look at the Bat Tanks themselves without any figures to compare. And also, I know I mentioned this one came in a $50 set. when it first came out in 2007. This one is, of course, our 2016 one. It came out in an $80 set. However, this one had more figures with it. It also had a Big Fig Killer Croc, and it had about, I think it was 114 more pieces, if I remember right. Something like that. Very close to that. A little over 100 for sure. And also, it had like a whole Killer Croc thing with it. A whole separate build besides just the Bat Tank. And like I said, with the old one, you were mostly getting it for the tank and the figures. There really wasn't much else to build with it. A little bit, but not much. But anyway, I guess that's enough rambling on for me. I just want to know what you guys think about the two different versions. Do you like one or the other better? Or maybe you're like me and there's things that you like about the old one and things you like about the new one. I think if we kind of merged these two, we could probably make a really, really awesome Bat Tank. Because I really like the treads off of this. And I like a lot of things off of this. I mean, obviously the newer one has newer pieces, newer style to it. It's kind of sleek looking, in a way, sort of, not really. Anyway, but clearly there's things that are good about each one. So let me know your thoughts about both of these in the comments below. And if there's any other kind of comparison videos or collection videos you guys want to see, I do have most, if not all, of the original Lego Batman sets. So if there's any you want to see, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you're interested in checking out my old review of this, I'm going to try and remember to put the link in the description. If it's not there, I will post it in the comments if somebody asks for it. But hopefully I'll remember to just put it in the comments for you guys, in the description for you guys, if I can talk or think straight today. Anyway. Sorry for rambling. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you guys later.